Welcome to HTS Radio's Fresh Perspective. It's your boy D Branch, live and direct, ESPN 1420 AM downtown Honolulu. What's up, everybody? I got my boy Kenny Harper in the studio with me tonight. How you doing, Mr. Harper?
I'm good. How you, Mr. B?
Doing good, man. Doing good. And got Kool-Aid in the studio tonight. Make sure it sound good over there tonight. What's up, Kool-Aid? You doing good? You cool? She gave us a nice smile, saying what's up to Kool-Aid here. So we got a lot to talk about, man. Everybody's still got a little something to say about Coach Nash being let go by the university. Of course, I got about a little bit I got to say about that, Mr. Harper. You know how I get down.
Yes, sir.
I got a little bit to say about Coach Nash being let go. We'll get to that later on in the show. We'll also get on the phone with the basketball aficionado, Mr. Tess Whitlock, and pick his brain.
Well, you
and
know
see
he
how
got
he
something
feels.
to say about it.
Yeah, I wonder if there's any other fans out there that still got that topic on their mind, still not knowing if that was the right thing to do. Give us a call, 296-1420 right here, ESPN 1420. The Browns release Derek Anderson and pick up Jake Delhomme. I mean, Jake Delhomme didn't have the type of season that a lot of people was expected to. Very disappointing season for any starting NFL quarterback. And, you know, it's almost as if like you didn't get any better, you know, at your backup quarterback. Right. You know, that's how I look at it.
Is he coming in as a backup or as a starter?
That's the question. You know, I mean, of course, right now, Brady Quinn is hoping that he's the guy. It's his position to lose. You know, you got to believe that having the experience at the offense and, you know, being a part of the system, you know, you got to hope that he is the guy that they're hoping can get it done. They're going to let him have the helm until he can prove that he is not worthy.
Who's calling the shots right now? Who's the GM? Is it Parts? No.
What's that?
Didn't they just hire somebody that was pretty like a lot of
Holmgren.
Like Holmgren. That's what I'm thinking of. So he's the one calling these shots.
He's been pulling the shots. So let's see. He seems to have, maybe he had some kind of special relationship where he thinks that Delhomme can get it done. University of Nebraska, all right, women's basketball team, the first loss of the season today. They went to 30-0, all right, and lost in the Big 12 tournament today. You know, they was hoping to go undefeated all the way to the NCAA. Because, you know, you think about women's basketball and UConn is dominating the press. You know, that fantastic, amazing win streak that they're currently on right now, and looking like they're the team to beat heading into the NCAAs right now. You know, but there's other teams out there making some noise, ladies and gentlemen. Nebraska, Cornhuskers, maybe Cornhuskers, by the way.
Another hot topic is your boy T.O. is not signed yet, right?
T.O. is not signed yet. No, we can talk about that too. Like I said, that's what Fresh Perspective is all about. Whatever you got to say, whatever you want to talk about, 296-1420. Give us a holler. Purdue, think about this, the number 5 team in the country scores 11 points in the first half.
Wow. Against
the Minnesota Golden Gophers. You know, of course, they got, you know,
Tubby bringing that D.
Tubby brings the D. That's one thing. If you ain't ready to play against Tubby Smith, all right, you know his defense is going to make some problems for you. They're going to create some problems. And no doubt that he has the Minnesota Golden Gophers playing great basketball right at the time of the year, heading into the NCAAs. This is the time to get it going, to get that chemistry going, get that rhythm going, all right, get that momentum going, all right, and smash whoever's in your way.
They've been kind of quiet the last couple of years, so I've kind of been waiting for Tubby to make his move.
They weren't quiet today. They beat down the number 5 team in the country, 69-42. All right, they got it done.
Good job, Coach Tubby.
Good job. Seattle Seahawks, still another player from Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. And one of Tom Brady's guys, another one of his tight ends. We saw Ben Watson, all right, earlier this week go to the Browns. All right, the Browns making some moves. Mike Holmgren is making some moves. Okay. All right, no doubt about it. All right, and today the Seattle Seahawks pick up Chris Baker, the backup tight end. More of a, you know, he did catch a lot of passes, but he was predominantly, you know, they're blocking tight end.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Seattle hasn't went after LaDainian Tomlinson.
You know, I think they still got a pretty good running back in Jones. You know, I think they know what they got as a running back is concerned. You know, you don't want to, you know, they're just looking to improve in certain areas that they know they need some help. All right.
I don't know. To me, they don't have that featured guy yet.
Well, you know, they got little Jones up there. They got Julius Jones up there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, former Dallas Cowboy up there. So you know, he's
that says a lot right there.
Yeah, speaking of running backs, the Redskins signed Larry Johnson to fill the void left behind by Mr. Clinton Portis. You know, so yeah. So you know, that's. We gotta turn off your phone in the studio, man.
here's
you
the
playing
problem.
Christmas songs during the Christmas is over.
It's not even my phone. This is my son's phone because my mother-in-law ran off.
Update your ringtone, Art. Update your ringtone. All right. Also, we talked about Clinton Porter leaving the Washington Redskins and Larry Johnson. I think that's a nice little pickup.
Larry Johnson.
Yeah, Larry Johnson. Not only can he can stretch it from sideline to sideline for you, but he can get in there and get some tough yards for you. I've seen some many times last year that the Washington Redskins couldn't even execute a short yardage conversion. And with a guy like Larry Johnson, not only you got the Hogs up there blocking for you, but it's going to be hard for any one single man to leak into the backfield and bring him down.
I'm surprised Cincinnati let him go so quickly too.
I am too. But I think it's all about money right now. I think right now we know with no salary cap right now this season, you can go out there and go for it all. And I think that's why you see certain teams who got the money and willing to take the chance. They're thinking out the box. They're going for it. They're trying to stack up those teams. They're trying to stack the talent and see if they can run the table and make that run to the big dance.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Well, Washington got some money.
Washington got enough. Does Washington have enough money to get Ben Roethlisberger out of trouble? That's the Pittsburgh Steelers' responsibility.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Big Ben, everybody's saying, and we've been been in that position before. Former athletes, you get a lot of attention anyway when you go out to places, and a lot of people saying, why does Ben keep putting himself in this position? And why does he keep finding himself in some situation with some woman? But I think about it like this: why can't a professional athlete go out and chill without having to deal with this? You know what I'm saying? Why can't you go out and live a normal life? Like everybody else, and go out and have a couple cocktails with your friends. That's what you do. Right. Just get out and just mingle and have some good music and talk story with some friends without being disturbed. Why can't you go out and have that privilege just like everybody else? It should be a violation of your civil rights.
The cameras all in your face.
The cameras all in your face. People try to say, well, you're a public figure now that you're a celebrity, so all those rules are out the window. Forget that, man.
I saw Derek Branch in Waikiki and he didn't even say hi to me. Just walked right by me like he didn't know me.
Well,
and I listened to the show every
maybe I didn't want you to know it was me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling.
I like it,
But that's my gripe on it. You can talk about that, 296-1420. Speaking of LT, he did visit with the Jets.
And the Vikings.
And the Vikings.
I like that visit with the Jets.
Hey, I like it too, because they got to replace Thomas Jones. They have to replace Thomas Jones. But they got Green, who did a great job last season.
Yeah.
And the question is, you're talking about a Hall of Famer potentially, LaDainian Thomas, coming in, and is he ready to accept that role as a backup, as a third down back? Like if he went to Minnesota, of course, hey, you're not going to bump Adrian Peterson out of the way. He's going to be one of the best backs since he's coming to the NFL.
But if you can share it with him, and Adrian Peterson needs help holding on to that ball. He's a veteran in there to talk to.
Well, maybe somebody like him
can use a veteran in the backfield too.
Maybe that veteran, I guess, presence can help him out, and especially that veteran wisdom that LT can pass down. Maybe that would be enough, and a little competition can help elevate Mr. Peterson's game when it comes to holding on to the football.
I think he's also a mature NFL football player. He's not one of those needy kind of guy. He's real secure in himself. I like the way he carries himself.
Yeah, I do agree with that, but I think that also you can see at times LT still he's trying to prove to everybody that he can still be LT, and that when you do that, you kind of stretch yourself at times when you shouldn't. And you put yourself in bad situations, and he turned the ball over a few times too in bad situations throughout the season. So I think that if he can come to a team and they can make him feel comfortable in whatever role it is that he's playing, and that role, whatever that role is, it's a leadership role, then I think that he'll be okay.
I think one of the pressures too about LT is that Super Bowl, trying to win the Super Bowl, haven't been able to win the Super Bowl. He put too much pressure on himself